See what's going on. Do-do-do-do. You can't read that, sir. The Sand Sea and such. Didn't you know? How you doing? Everybody just hanging out in here?
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Esther Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn. Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Esther Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board where they have a monster they need taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Yeah, so hunting marks are a big side quest in this game. The first one is the only one that's actually mandatory, but some of them are like some of the hardest bosses in the game. So here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato, the mark I petitioned to have hunted. Do you want to hear all the details? Yes, that would help. Let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just take a look at the board and then go running off to hunt the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty, plus it won't appear, so, you know. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner. First, let him know you're going on the hunt. So take this rogue tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me. Let's call that step done, okay? There you go. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Once your agreement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you can hunt it. Report back and claim the bounty. Do 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 do. Oh, and I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts. A clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. Yay, we got a clan primer. Clan primer has been added to the party menu. Nice. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. And we get an Oriche armlet. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. Know why? You don't have the license for it. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magics, white magics, none of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomaj, how can I equip this great treasure you've bestowed on me, you ask? Easy. Learn by doing. Let's give it a try. Licenses have been added to the party menu. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you'll be needing this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gate. Bum ba bum. Then we get a rite of transit. Nice. The east gate's the one you'll want to head out. Once you've taken care of that mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. You certainly don't want to go out the west gate. Rogue Tomato, the hunt begins. Because the west gate has much tougher enemies, so... Try equipping Try equipping the Raachia armlet. Use the license command in the party menu to obtain the Accessories 1 license. Then use the equip command to equip it. Warning. Once you've chosen a license board, you won't be able to change it right away, so choose wisely. You'll be able to change boards later in the game. Okay. Clan Primer. View quests, adventuring tips, and defeated monsters. The Clan Primer chronicles your exploits. Read descriptions of the foes you have slain and uncover useful information to help in your future adventures. Nice. Hunts. Moppet. Clan rank Moppet. 0.7. So you get like points for stuff. Hunts. Red and Rotten in the Desert. Tomage at Rabanastor. Saw Bill posted for the hunting of the Rogue Tomato. Rank 1 at the Sandsea Tavern. Tomage explained the details. Hunt accepted. The Rogue Tomato is to be found in the Dalmasca Ester Sand. So you can view the hunt map. We haven't actually been there yet, so we can't really see it. But we will. Bestiary. Insight on foes you have defeated. You gotta love that. Dire Rat. Need 2. So yeah, it says need 2. Basically, that means you have to defeat 2 more to get more information on them. Dire Rat. Meh. Oh, you can move them around. I don't think you could in the PS2 version. I like that. Classification Beast. Genus Rat. Being a manner of vile and verminous beastie, much favoring the fetid stench of the sewers and making their nests therein, past attempts at eradication to contain the plagues these pests are known to carry have greatly reduced their numbers. Yet a preternatural rate of reproduction has kept the strain from extinction, and so they remain an ever-popular subject for natural philosophers. Keen to fathom the secrets of their indomitable constitution. Yeah, this bestiary is much better. In the PS2 version, it just showed like a little picture, and the description was kind of like, meh. So I definitely like this a lot better. Sky Pirate's Den. What will it take to fill the den? As you travel Ivalice, the Sky Pirate's Den will slowly fill with tokens commemorating various milestones and feats of skill. Discovering how to unlock them is up to you. Yeah, so you'll get different tokens by doing certain things. So it's kind of a dealio. Traveler hints for the wary adventurer. The Clan Primer. The Clan Primer is divided into 4 sections. Yeah. Just gonna explain certain things. Restoring MP. Casting magic. Magic consumes MP. Should you lack the MP required to cast a magic, even one you have learned, you will be unable to cast it. So you can restore MP by walking or running or examining a save crystal or using items. Pretty much. A more comfortable journey. Adventuring isn't all sunshine and lemon cakes, you little bastard. Here are 2 simple tricks that can serve to ease the burden of your journey. Keep your bearings. Yeah, it explains them. Speed mode. While traveling, press the LB button at any time to enter speed mode. In speed mode, the game will move faster, allowing you to traverse great distances in a relatively short span of time. When you're ready to slow things down again, simply press LB to return to normal speed. Of course, you can change it from ×2 to ×4. Foe look, stay on target. The ways of war. Hold down LT to keep your target in the middle of the screen. This is called target lock. Target locking is extremely useful when you want to keep an eye on a target in the heat of battle. Escape mode, run away like a coward. On the battlefield, RT will switch to escape mode. While in escape mode, party members will have all battle-related moves cancelled, and will focus on moving away, so if you don't want to fight, it'll automatically cancel any kind of attacks that are happening. At this time, all skills, gambits, and spells mid-incantation will be cancelled and stopped. Guard will also be temporarily unavailable, which can lead to being hit by the enemy without a way to stop them. When changing to escape mode when party members are separated, everyone will hurry to the party leader. Therefore, it can also be a good way of gathering your party. There you go. Target info, no thine enemy. The window which appears in the upper left of the screen when something is targeted is called the target info window. When a foe is targeted in battle, this window shows the foe's name, HP, and weaknesses. Note that though 2 foes might look the same, they may nevertheless have different strengths. Before engaging, therefore, it is wise to target foes or use Libro to gauge their strengths. Arm thyself. There are many weapon types, each requiring a license to wield. Proper knowledge of your weapons might just be enough to swing the battle in your favor. Standard weapon swords, one-handed swords, two-handed spears, crossbows, rods. Standard weapon damage is mitigated by the target's defense. Piercing weapons, guns, and measures. Piercing weapons damage ignores the target's defense. And fast weapons, daggers, ninja swords, bows. Fast weapon damage increases with the character's speed. Magic weapons, katanas, staves, maces. Magic weapon damage increases with the character's magic power. It's kind of unique that that's how katanas work. But yeah, striking weapons. Axes, hammers, hand bombs. Striking weapon damage is erratic, with some strikes doing little and some doing great amounts of damage. Good weapons for those who feel lucky. So much like axes and hammers in FFT. Magic resist weapons, poles. Magic resist weapon damage is mitigated by the target's magical resistance. The ways of strength, getting licensed. Licenses represent a character's ability to use particular weapons, magics, and techniques. Different licenses exist for each different type of ability, be it the wielding of weapons or the casting of magics. Obtaining new license aids characters' development by allowing them to wield new weapons, wear new armor, cast new magics, and perform new techniques. Obtain licenses for a character using the Licenses command. In the party menu, LP, license points, gained by defeating foes must be spent to acquire new licenses on the license board. Only licenses adjacent to those already obtained are available for acquisition. There are 12 license boards to choose from, allowing you to customize each character to fill roles ranging from warrior to mage. Tailor each character's selection of licenses within their board to develop a balanced party. You won't be able to change a character's license board until you've joined Clan Centaurio. Ooh. Yeah, in the original game there was just one license board that each character was on, so, you know. It was more open-ended. Kind of like the sphere grid in FF10. Magics and techniques. Though magics and techniques are available for purchase at shops, merely purchasing one of these does not necessarily mean you can use it. You will also need the corresponding license for the ability purchased. Unlike weapons and armor, purchasing one magic or technique allows all characters in the party to use the corresponding ability. Yeah, so you don't have to buy one for each character, which is nice. Provided they have the appropriate license. You can check which magics and techniques you have using the inventory command in the party menu. Fun. The ways of wealth. Have loot, will sell. Few feral creatures carry gil, the currency of Ibelis. To accumulate gil, be sure to sell the loot dropped by the foes you defeat at your local shop. Chaining for fun and profit. By defeating several of the same type of foe in succession, you can create a battle chain, much like in FF14. When a battle chain is formed, the number of links in the chain is displayed on screen. The longer the chain, the greater the chances that loot will drop. Battle chains of a certain level will not only increase the chance of loot dropping, but also the chance of rare and multiple item drops. Fun. Okay, there you go, man. It's fun stuff. Spend license points to obtain new licenses. In order to use weapons, armor, and magics, you must first obtain the proper license. Learn the licenses that support your playstyle to create your own unique party. Von LP6. Idiot. You must choose a license board in order to obtain licenses. There are 12 boards, each allowing you to develop a character with unique abilities. Once you can enter the clan hall, you can change boards there. So that's interesting. White mage, mages who wield healing and support magics. Magic, white, cure, protect, etc. Shikari. Warriors who fight nimbly across hill and dale. Weapon, daggers, techniques, first aid, heal a critical ally. Should probably give that to Vaughn since he's kind of like a thief type thing. Bushi, swordmasters who devote themselves body and soul to their lords. Weapons, katana. Techniques, sight unseen. Black mage, mages who channel elemental force into deadly magics. Magics, black. Archer, warriors who rain death on their foes from afar. Weapons, bows. Technique, poach. Foe breaker, warriors who use mighty weapons to tear their foes asunder. Axes, hammers. Wither. Time battle mage. Why not just call it time mage? Battle mages who wield crossbows and bend time to their will. Weapons, crossbows. Time magic, reflect, haste, etc. Monk. Warriors who temper their bodies into deadly weapons. Weapons, unarmed, pulls. Techniques, Achilles. Achilles, not Achilles, what the fuck? Knight. Stalwart warriors who wield sword and shield. Weapons, swords. Techniques, Soul Eater. Sounds like a Dark Knight to me. Red Battle Mage. Battle Mage is equally skilled with maces and magics. Weapons, maces. Magics, arcane, offensive. White limited, black limited. So typical red mage stuff. Machinist. Warriors who snipe their foes with deadly precision. Weapons, guns. Technique, charm. Ulan. Warriors who wield spears to pierce enemy armor. Weapons, spears. Revive. Alright, so I think we'll go... For you, we'll go Shikati. Choose this license board. You know, because you're kind of like a thief type thing. I think you can pick another, I guess. And I guess we'll do night. Or do you have to... Okay, I see. Shikati, there we go. Alright. I think you can also pick a second one at some point, I'm not sure, but... Daggers... Essentials, that's just attack an item. Light armor, leather cap, and leather clothing. So you could get the Arachi arm. In fact, that's the only thing we can really get right now, so... Definitely recommended to do that. So we'll go ahead and do that. Arachi amulet. Da-na-na. So you can kind of see, like, later stuff. Stamp. So that's cool. Kind of an interesting way of doing things. You can put on that amulet now. First accessory. Slightly raises max HP. Defense and magic resist up by 1. That's cool. It increases our HP somewhat. That's pretty nice. Okay. I hear there's a mark out in the Ester Sand. Of course, the Imperials are too busy securing the city to worry about troubles beyond their walls. Yeah, well. Bum bum ba bum ba bum bum bum. Tavern Master, how are you, Vaughn? That creature in the desert has us chasing after supplies from dawn till dusk. Someone better do something, and quick. Yeah, I'll get to it at some point. Tomage! Hi, Vaughn, something I can help you with? Nah, it's alright. You'll never find that rogue tomato standing around in here. Well, you might. The Imperials have started locking down the gates for the parade, but you ought to be able to get out if you show them that right I gave you. Just talk to the watch by the east gate in the southern plaza. You shouldn't have any trouble. Speaking of... Da-da-da. Clan Primer. A reference containing clan exploits, hunt log, bestiary, and adventuring tips. Rite of Transit. A right given to you by Tomage, granting its bearer right of passage to the east gate for the acquisition of foodstuffs. Gotta appreciate foodstuffs. By law. Dun-dun-dun. You can auto-sort. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-dum-ba-dum. A parade to install this new console. Fie! They're just looking for an excuse to flaunt their might. Well, let the fool strut, I say. Okay. Barkeep. Shouldn't you be behind the bar, then? I heard you could still leave the city through the east gate, but when I tried to pass, I was turned away. Turns out they're only letting through people on business for the feet. Would it kill them to bend the rules? I hope they didn't hear that. Nah. So many barkeeps. Have you seen how many guards they've stationed in the southern plaza? I suppose it makes sense. That is where the city gates are. If you find yourself by Magello's, you should take a look. Not every day you see that many Imperials in one place. Apparently not. Do-do-do-do-do. How you doing? I'm sorry, but the balcony is reserved for members of the Imperial Watch. Or so they've decided, at least. They're nothing more than 2-bit sellswords, if you ask me. 3-bit, even. Sodded Imperial. Who gave you leave to come up here, boy? The balcony's reserved for the Imperial Watch, you hear? Quiet down, sir. Trying to piss me off. So we want to go to the East Gate. Because it's the East Gate, and it does East Gate type stuff. Also, unlike the PS2 version, this game auto-saves whenever you transition screens, so that's definitely nice. Another nice little quality of life improvement and such. Yeah, so we could buy some stuff, but we don't have the license for any of it anyway, so it wouldn't really do us any good right now. You know what I'm talking about? Wonder if Magello says anything different now. Oh, Kites is back. He's been on tenterhooks ever since he walked in the door. Well, as long as he's not up to any mischief. Apparently. Kites! What's wrong, Vaughn? Aren't you gonna go get that rogue tomato? You'd better hurry up before the ceremony starts. You won't be able to get back into the city. Wouldn't that be a shame? A damn shame. Public shaming. I pushed triangle like I was gonna jump over it. FF14 style. Aw, yeah. Let's go out the East Gate. Do 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 do.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
Actually, I think we want to go back. I don't know if we'll be able to. Hopefully, I think there's a little thing you can do. Oh crap! I think I'm stuck. Damn it! Ah! It's not that important or anything, but can I get back in? Can we get back in? Not many more people coming along now. Once we get this lot taken care of, that should just about do it, I'd say. What about you? Looking to get inside? Yes. Let me get in line. Good. They're inspecting everyone before letting people through. You're gonna have to stand in line if you want in. Not that the line is moving. Looks like it's moving to me. You can speed it up. That's useful. The watch inside notified me. Foodstuffs for the banquet wasn't well. Well, do you need to pass? Yes, I do. Yes, I'll open the gate. I don't see any foodstuffs on you. Still have work to do, eh? Well, be about your business. Go on now. Good. because we want to talk to a guard over here. Thought I was going to get locked out of this. I don't think it's that important, but... Is it you? Not long before the consul's appointment ceremony begins, the south and west gates have been closed as part of the heightened watch. Desert merchant. I made it in from the Ester Sand just before they closed the gates, but my friend was stopped before he could get through. Could you take him something for me? Here we go, yes. Sure, no problem. Excellent. You should find him just outside the east gate, a bonga like myself. And don't go selling that to pocket the gil for yourself, you hear? We get a small package. Like I said, it's not incredibly important or anything, but it's a nice little piece of business. Small package. That's a wrestling move. Package received from a bonga merchant who wants it delivered to an associate at Eastgate. There we go. Bum-ba-bum. You again? Well, you going through or not? Yeah, let me through. The gate won't be open much longer. Hurry back or you'll have to wait for the parade to finish. Oh, so apparently you can try trial mode at this point. Apparently you can get some good stuff from it. From what I understand, you actually use the party from your save file, so yeah. So at this point you probably wouldn't be able to get very far, but you know, it's kind of a thing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use the facility. I shall return and such.